Hi everyone! Today I just wanted to share some thoughts on a common problem that a lot of businesses have on social media pages, and that is dealing with negative comments. It happens if you're online, if you have a public page, you're going to get negative comments and negative feedback at some point in time. Let's talk about 3 things that you should and shouldn't do when it comes to negative comments on your pages. Starting with the things that you should not do. 1, do not get emotional. It can be hard because sometimes it can feel like a personal attack. You cannot get emotional when you reply. Getting emotional can escalate the situation, it can make it worse. They can continue to just go on a rant about whatever they were upset about in the first place. And it can also ruin the opportunity to have a constructive conversation with that client or whoever is commenting. If they have legitimate concerns, you won't know if you just get emotional, defensive, and angry right off the bat. So don't do that. Number 2, you should not ignore every single negative comment. People who follow your page watch you more than you think they do. Sometimes if you look at your insights, you can see that your post reaches so many more people than actually engage with the post. That's because people just like to creep on social media. People just like to be looking at your stuff and they won't say anything. So if you have a lot of negative comments and you're not responding, people will take note of that and they'll think that you're not being authentic, that you're not responsive, that you don't care about your customers, and that's not a good look to have. And number 3, they will comment and let everybody else know negative comments. It will look really bad. Again, people are watching your page and they will catch on if they see that every single negative comment that they've seen before have been all deleted. If you are deleting and just erasing any trace of anything negative online, then people will be suspicious. They'll wonder if, 1, if you actually care about your customers, and 2, if your brand is really as good as you say it is. Now let's move on to the things that you should do when it comes to negative comments. 1, keep it business professional. When you respond to a negative comment, you should be trying to see if it's a problem that you can solve. If it's a problem that you've already solved, let the customer know that very publicly in a very business professional way. Don't get emotional, state the facts, or just ask them how you can help them out and how you can solve their problem. Now, sometimes people just leave negative comments just to be trolls. Sometimes people don't have actual legitimate concerns that you can do anything about, but sometimes you can. And responding in a professional way just opens up the opportunity for you to resolve the issue in a very public way that all the other customers who follow you online can see. Number 2, respond as quickly as possible. Leaving negative comments unanswered online can hurt your brand in the long run, just because people are seeing that negative comment, but they don't know what your response is. They don't know if it's a legitimate concern or if it's just a troll. People have no idea. So by you responding as promptly as possible in a very professional way, your customers can see whether or not it's legitimate, and they also see that you care about the concerns and questions of your customers and that you're there to help them in any way that you can. And number 3, be as open and engaging as possible. And this one is a little hard if people are rude or saying unnecessary things, if people are just trolling you or spamming you. But by being open and engaging, you're helping your page in 2 ways. Because first of all, again, you're showing your customers that you care about their concerns. You are solving problems for them in an open way that everybody can see. And then 2, you're actually helping the engagement on your page, because negative attention is still attention. So by commenting and replying and going back and forth with a customer, you're actually driving up the engagement of that post, which makes it more likely that more people will see that post. They'll see the professional way that you're handling the situation, and they'll be more likely to engage with your brand online. You don't want to rely on negative attention ever to increase your reach, but Statistically, that's what happens. The more that you comment and go back and forth with people on a post, the more your reach goes up. Increasing reach is good because you reach more potential customers. Your posts theoretically should get more engagement, and you could even get more followers and grow your audience. So there you have it. There are 6 tips, 3 things that you should do and 3 things that you should not do when it comes to dealing with negative comments on your social media pages. Let me know what you think, if you've used any of these tactics, or if you have a really funny story or crazy story about a negative comment that you've received online. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.